What's going on, everyone? This is the TYSK report. I got those tech articles lined up for us today, so let's go ahead and dive right in. China's Unitree hosts world's first Android boxing contest. Unitree Robotics staged the world's first combat competition between humanoid robots, with the event serving as a real-world test of the Chinese startup's machines. The event was broadcast live on China Central Television, and it featured 4 Unitree G1 androids remotely controlled by human operators, with matches consisting of 3 2-minute rounds. Only hits to the head or torso were counted, with hand strikes earning 1 point and leg strikes 3. Despite being remotely operated by humans, there were sign surprises during the matches. One android lost its footing and fell after missing a punch. Another got entangled in the ring ropes while retreating to find a corner, and 2 got stuck together while grappling, requiring the referees to separate them. Collisions and impacts during combat exposed weaknesses in motors and sensors, prompting further improvements in anti-interference design and material upgrades. According to Zhu, only with coordinated software and hardware can the G1 successfully complete the match. Unitree likely carried out special algorithm optimization for this competition-specific scenarios to improve the robot's fault tolerance during combat, adding that the event was a chance to test the coordination between robotic intelligent hardware and software. For most of the competition, the G1 robots could quickly and stably stand up within 5 seconds after falling. So the boxing match between robots finally happened, and it wasn't that spectacular. But what we do know is that we got a glimpse into what the future holds, and just imagine years from now, these robots are going to be at a point where they're going to be fully functional, throwing punches like uppercuts, hooks, jabs, and I do believe that one day we're going to get to that point where nuts and bolts are going to be flying everywhere from the punches that one robot lands on another. Also, I do believe that in the future there is going to be an opportunity for you to either build your own robot and bring it to the competition, or buy one, being able to upgrade it with features and put it into matches where people can bet on your robot and you can win money from that. So things are going to get interesting as these humanoid robots get better over time, and there's going to come a day where we're going to be looking at our laptops and TVs watching a fully flawless robot boxing match. River's dog-like robots joined Veho vans to solve last 100 yards parcel delivery in Austin. In a pilot program launched this week in Austin, River's 4-wheeled stair-climbing delivery robot will ferry packages from Veho's vans directly to customers' front doors. The companies are starting small. Just one highly supervised robot will work daily, making 5 to 6 hour runs over the span of a couple of weeks throughout Austin. But both companies see it as a critical step towards solving a unique slice of the end-to-end autonomous delivery journey. The partnership with Veho also gives River an opportunity to both test its technology and accumulate data necessary to build a general physical AI framework. For Veho, which delivers across 50 US markets for brands like Sephora, Saks, HelloFresh, and more, this partnership is a chance to test what automation looks like from the van to the customer's door. That could eventually allow for more deliveries to take place at once, particularly in dense urban areas where both the driver and the robot can tag team a particular street simultaneously. The Austin pilot will start in the more residential area of Northwest Austin before expanding to denser areas of town. In the future, the CTO stated he could imagine pairing the vehicles with certain types of vehicles with charging stations for the bots to keep them going for a full day of work. Interesting times are ahead for the delivery industry, and I've been talking about this for a while now, of how we have these robot dogs, we got drones, then we also have the self-driving cars. So as time progresses, I'm curious to see what's going to happen and what that transformation is going to look like, because there are times where I think about all the different companies that talk about all the delivery needs that are happening at this moment because of all the products that people are ordering on a daily basis. And with the enhancements of battery technology, I do believe that there's going to come a day where these robot dogs are going to be able to operate at 48 hours before they need a charge, due to all the technological developments that are happening on a daily basis. And we cannot forget about how they can make this option cheaper for people to choose, and if that happens, the adoption for these robot dogs are going to pick up rapidly. Opera's new browser can code websites and games for you. Opera recently revealed a new browser called Opera Neon that will focus on AI workflows and performing tasks on your behalf, like shopping, filling out forms, and coding. The browser is currently behind a waitlist, but the company said users will have to subscribe to use it once it releases. uses. Notably, Opera Neon browser features 3 new buttons on its sidebar: Chat, Do, and Make. Chat presents a chatbot interface with which you can search the web, get answers to your queries, and ask for more information about web pages you are browsing. Do uses the company's browser operator AI agent, and the agent is supposedly capable of performing tasks like filling out forms or handling your trip bookings locally in the browser. The Make option can create games, websites, snippets of code, reports, and more with text prompts. The company stated the AI workflows that enable this feature are performed through a virtual machine in the cloud, so Neon will work on tasks by itself even if you go offline. In the future, I believe that all the devices that we use on a daily basis, phones, laptops, tablets, are going to come with some type of AI feature embedded into it, and the kids in the future are going to look at you in a very confusing way when you talk to them about how you utilize devices without any AI features that came with the device. And because of all the developments and improvements in AI's capabilities, using AI on a 24/7 basis is going to become the norm. Self-driving vehicles for manufacturing are being developed. UK self-driving software company AXA is teaming with fellow British firm Bradshaw EV to develop autonomous vehicles for off-highway use in various industries. Under the collaboration, electric utility vehicles supplied by Bradshaw will be integrated with autonomy hardware and AXA software enabled by the latter's signature reference autonomy designs. The partnership will launch with 2 vehicles, the T800 8-ton tow tractor and the Club Car Carryall 500 utility vehicle, both equipped with AXA Driver, a software stack that is compatible with any platform or vehicle. The T800 is typically suited to light logistics applications and will be used to tow goods around airports, manufacturing sites, distribution centers, campuses, and a wide range of other facilities. The Carryall 500 will be used for autonomous monitoring, inspection, and data collection in environments such as solar farms, industrial plants, and large infrastructure sites. This will eliminate the need for manual inspections, and its rugged nature will also allow it to navigate rough off-road terrain as well as smoother road surfaces. An added bonus is that it supports inductive charging, meaning a human is not required to keep it topped up with electricity. In this article right here, I talked about this company a while back, so it looks like they are expanding beyond just the vehicles that we see out on the roads. And with all the autonomous mobile robots, the autonomous forklifts, and the autonomous robot pickers, it should be no surprise that logistics and manufacturing are going to get a complete overhaul in a way that we haven't seen before. Voltpost just flipped the switch on its first public lamppost EV charger. Voltpost, a startup that turns existing lampposts into EV chargers, has officially launched its first public charging site in Oak Park, Illinois. The curbside charger, installed in partnership with Park District of Oak Park and Utility ComEd, brings easy, affordable EV charging access right to the neighborhood. Instead of building entirely new charging stations, Voltpost retrofits existing lampposts with a modular level 2 charging platform. That means less construction, lower costs, and quicker deployment, and the company says its EV charger can be installed on a lamppost in minutes. It's controlled via a mobile app and is designed to serve public spaces like curbs and parking lots, as well as private locations like university campuses and apartment complexes. Voltpost stated that its approach is more sustainable and equitable since it's using infrastructure that's already there instead of building from scratch. And it opens up EV charging to more people who don't have a private driveway or garage. With this first public site now live, Voltpost says it's aiming to expand across the country, turning more streetlights into smart charging hubs for EV drivers. Alright, so that's a very smart move from Voltpost because there are lots of lampposts around Illinois and across America. And with this news, I believe it's giving us some insight into what's going to be happening in the future. EV adoption is going to pick up. And as I stated before, there are companies developing and installing the electric charging infrastructure. So it's only a matter of time before these changes start to happen here in the United States. And I look forward to seeing what that catalyst is going to be to start moving things forward. Xpeng launches its new AI-powered Mona M3 Max BEV in China for under $20,000. 8 days after publicly unveiling a new Max variant of its already popular Mona M3 sedan, Xpeng Motors has officially launched it in China at an insanely low price of $19,400. Mona stands for Made of New AI and represents Xpeng's goal of delivering advanced advanced AI technology to everyday customers. The new Mona M3 Max is a perfect example of this target, as it comes loaded with class-leading technology, but at a price that most everyone can afford. The new Mona M3 Max features Xpeng's proprietary AI Turing smart driving system as a standard feature. The ADAS integrates perception, decision-making, and control into one holistic design, powered by dual NVIDIA Orin X chipsets and monitored by 27 high-precision sensors and an Ultra HD surround reality display. Per Xpeng, the system can accurately detect over 50 road elements and obstacles. Unlike its Mona M3 siblings, the new Max variant also features Xpeng's AI Tianji 5.7.0 smart cockpit. The new system adds over 300 new features, and powered by Xpeng's self-developed XGPT large language model, voice interaction becomes more seamless than ever. So I brought you this news recently right here from Xpeng. So it looks like they're bringing us more news in relation to their electric vehicles that they're putting out. So as the progression of electric vehicles continues to pick up over time with all these different companies, I look forward to seeing what other electric vehicles are going to be out on the roads besides Tesla's. Unseen Diplomacy 2, Spy Harder promises new VR espionage thrills this year. 9 years since Unseen Diplomacy launched on PC VR, Cornish developer Triangular Pixel seeks to build upon the original game's foundations with the upcoming sequel, promising a full campaign, expanded gameplay mechanics, and comic book-esque visuals. You play as a spy master leading an elite agency across a 90s-inspired retro-futuristic setting filled with analog technology. As an elite spy, your goal is to sneak through these enemy bases to steal intel and resources, sabotaging your foes' plans, and then escape without being noticed. As the spy master, your job also involves managing the agency in what Triangular Pixel states will provide a strategic layer to the game. This involves recruiting agents, managing resources, and deploying operatives across various missions to stop various villains, stating that success varies across different playthroughs depending on the choices the players make. Unseen Diplomacy 2 adapts these missions to fit your available space using procedurally generated levels. Unseen Diplomacy 2 targets a 2025 launch on Quest 3 and Steam.